Once upon a time, in the middle of a long and very cold winter, a little bird was looking everywhere for food. It had been days since he had eaten anything, and now he felt too weak to fly. The little bird looked up to the sky. All the trees were bare. There were no berries anywhere to be found. Suddenly, hiding behind some bushes, he saw something. It was just one single little berry, but it looked so sweet. The little bird flew down and chirped happily, so happy to have found something to eat. He ate and suddenly felt better. With new strength, he wanted to fly up into the tree and make a cozy little nest for himself. But then he noticed there was no way he could build a nest with only one single little berry. So he dropped the branch back down onto the ground and sat on it sadly. Then all of a sudden, from below him, he heard a voice. "Excuse me, kind little bird. Would you mind dropping that down to me? I am very hungry." The little bird looked down. Sitting below him was a fox. He looked big and fluffy, but also very, very thin. And when he raised his head, the little bird saw that his eyes were shining with hunger. "Why should I?" asked the little bird. "You can come and take it if you can catch me." The fox got up on his hind legs and said, "I am lost, and I cannot get back home in this weather. If I don't find food soon, I will die. Please help me." The little bird thought for a moment. He really didn't want to share his only food. But seeing how sad the fox was, he felt bad. So he took the branch in his beak again and dropped it down to the fox. The fox opened his mouth wide, caught the branch and gobbled it up. Yum yum. The fox felt a warm feeling inside. It was the first food he had eaten in days. With this new bit of energy, he stood up on his paws and said to the little bird, "Thank you for your help, little bird. Where are you going?" "To find a cozy tree to make a nest," replied the little bird. "I live over there," said the fox. "And the tree you are looking for is just behind my house. Follow me." So the little bird followed the fox through the snow. Until they reached a nice little tree, the little bird quickly made a cozy nest and snuggled inside. "Thank you, kind fox," he chirped. "Any time, little bird. Any time," replied the fox. Then he went back out into the snow to try and find his way home. Just after he had gone, a little rabbit came hopping by. He was on his way to visit his mother, but he had gotten lost. He was too scared to go any further. Suddenly, he heard a familiar voice. "Lost. Are you little rabbit? Hop on my back, and I will take you home." The rabbit jumped onto the fox's back, and they went off together through the snow. After a while, the rabbit felt the warmth of the fox's fur and could unhelp but notice how fluffy and nice it would feel to snuggle up inside such a warm den. Excuse me, Mr. Fox?" asked the rabbit. "Are you sure you're okay walking me home? 'Cause you look like you need some rest?" "Oh, it's fine. I just need to find some food first, and then I'll take you the rest of the way." Just then, the rabbit saw something. "Oh dear," he cried. "That rock looks like it might fall on us. You need to move, Mr. Fox." The rock started rolling down the hill and crashed right where they were standing just before. The rabbit used his little feet to give the fox a shove. "Run," squeaked the rabbit. "Run as fast as you can." The fox ran off as fast as he could. He turned around to see the rock smash the tree and fall onto the hill. "Thank you, little rabbit," called the fox. "You saved my life." Then the two of them continued on their way until they reached the rabbit's burrow. "Here we are," said the rabbit. "Thank you, Mr. Fox, for helping me. I'm going to go and tell my mother what you did. She'll be so proud." And with that, the rabbit hopped into his burrow. As soon as he had gone in, an old squirrel poked his head out. "What did you say about my son?" he asked. "Oh, nothing, Mr. Squirrel," replied the fox. "I just told your son that you should know he is a hero." "A hero? Why is he a hero?" asked the squirrel. "Because he helped me when I got stuck under this rock," said the fox. "Oh, my little Timmy, saving others. You are so brave." Squirrel hugged his son and kissed his head. "But I couldn't have done it without you," said the little rabbit. "Nonsense," replied the fox. "It was all you. I simply helped a little." Then the fox continued on his way, still feeling cold and still feeling hungry. Now, just a little further on, he saw a family of squirrels sitting on some nearby branches. "Hello?" said the fox. "Hello?" replied the squirrels. "Are you lost?" "Yes, I am." "And I am also very hungry," replied the fox. "Well, come and join us. We have some delicious nuts to eat." "Thank you," said the fox. Squirrels shared their nuts with the fox, and soon he felt warm and happy inside. Just then, they heard a loud chirp. "Can anyone help me? I'm struggling here." All the animals looked to where the sound had come from and saw a little bird stuck inside a bush. Some bigger birds were trying to pull him free, but they couldn't. "Don't worry, little bird," said the fox. "We're coming to help." So the fox, the squirrels, and the rabbits all worked together to pull the little bird out of the bush. "Thank you, everyone," said the little bird. "But why are you being so kind to me?" "Because that is what friends do," replied the rabbit. Then the little bird noticed something. "Wait a minute. Aren't you the little bird who would unshare his berry with me when I was hungry?" asked the fox. "Yes, I am," replied the little bird. "Well, that was a silly thing to do, wasn't it? I should have remembered that even the tiniest creature can use kindness as its superpower." The little bird looked at all the animals gathered around him and realized that they were all different shapes and sizes, but together they were strong. Then they all started to work together to help the little bird build a stronger nest out of leaves and twigs. After a while, the little bird sat inside his warm and cozy nest. He watched the animals playing in the snow and smiled. He knew that even though he had been selfish at first, his act of kindness had started a chain reaction of love that had come back to him in ways he could never have imagined. The little bird learned that day that being kind to others feels good in doing. Something nice for someone else can make the world a better place for everyone. Sometimes when we help others, we might not see the results right away, but that doesn't mean our actions won't have an impact. Even a small act of kindness can make a big difference in the world. And with that said, I hope you've enjoyed this story. If you liked it, please hit the like button, share it with a friend, and remember to subscribe. And until next time, my little friends, always remember you are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more loved than you could ever imagine.